Hey everyone, it's Andy from Andy's Fishing and Wild Cook here. I'm out on a sand/mud flat, and today's mission is going to be to try and catch some mantis shrimp. I haven't filmed this before, I've only done this a couple of times. Hopefully I can find some. I'm also going to try and find a tongue sole. Now that sounds like a made up name, but I found one of these last time I came out here, and yeah, it should be pretty interesting. Anyway, keep watching. What I'm doing is walking around ankle deep sort of water and just looking for signs of either fish or mantis shrimp. Now they're extremely hard to spot, so it's got a bit of a challenge today. So everything I need I've actually got in my backpack. I don't need much, but it's definitely going to be tasty. So guys, do you remember the tongue sole that I mentioned before? It's a little flounder. Well, it's a sole. One just zipped along here, and I don't exactly know where he is, but this hopefully will get him. Oh, there he is, I think. Yes, I can feel him. Okay. Let's see if I can grab him. There we go, I think I've got him. Oh, I almost got away. They're very slippery little suckers. Oh, there he is. Okay, he's in my hand. Oh, there he goes. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, I've lost him. Ah, oh, that's the only way to find him, is to press down like that. And you can press quite hard. And oh, he's gone. It's taken me about a good half an hour to find one of these guys, but his head is just poking up there. You'll see this camera here. Hopefully I've got some footage off that camera. You should be able to see his head sticking up. So let's try and grab him. Just sneak in there. I think he might be starting to crawl out. Okay, we've got... Oh, he's starting to move. Here he is. Oh, he's a bit slippery. Oh, there he goes. He's out. Oh, now he's going right for the camera. Alright, we're going to have to grab him. Let's see if he buries himself again. Oh, I might just try and grab him. Okay, we've got him. Let's see. There we go. Okay, look at that. First mantis shrimp for me on camera. Woo! There's his little arms. So we can pull that out. Look at that. You can't really see let's see the spiky bit. They are cool critters. Let's get a couple more. I've got a feeling this is a male. If you have a look at him, he's not orange at all. I've found them this colour and striped with more orange on them. I'll try and show you his little arms if I can. Look at this. Yeah, it's very, very hard to see. There's his eyes and his antenna. These are actually on his tail. They look like fake eyes, and they've got really spiky bits here, which they sort of push up into you, so they can spike you pretty hard. Try and give you guys a really good look at this mantis shrimp. He's yeah, all stripy. They're a funny critter, and they can turn right around on themselves. See that guy? He's a bit of a cruiser. They're banded mantis shrimp, and there's two different types of species. One is a clubber. That doesn't mean he goes out and parties. They bash things with clubs. And this guy here is a spiker. He's got like spikes that he impales his prey with. So guys, would you eat a mantis shrimp? I'm actually going to go cook him later on. I have had these before, and if you keep watching, I'll tell you exactly how they taste. They're pretty darn delicious. Oh, almost dropped him. I think I just saw another tongue sole here. Sometimes you can see where they're lying, but he's somewhere in this area here, and I can't make him out, so let's try this again. Oh, there he is. There he is. They are really tricky critters to get. Ooh, what's that? There's a pippy. Woo! Little pippy. Not quite what we're after. Okay, this time I'm pretty sure I know where this tongue sole is. He's right next to my foot. He came from over here, banged into my foot and then settled. And I think that could even be him there, that looking little, like a bit of sand. Let's see if we can get him. Oh, there he is. See that? I've just pushed him. See him there? I'm just touching his tail. And we're going to try and grab him. Okay, here we go. Okay, he's right under my hand. Now, this is the tricky part. I'm picking up a whole bunch of sand with him in the middle. And I'm going to cheat. I've got my sieve here. I'm going to drop him in the sieve. Hopefully still hold him down. Yep, he's still there. Oh, almost lost him. There he is. That, people, is a tongue sole. A bizarre looking flatfish. There we are. That's the underside of him. They're just like a little flounder. Very, very cool. Here you go. Look at that. As big as my hand. Who thinks we should eat that? I reckon we'll give that a shot. I've had flounder in restaurants before and they're pretty darn good, so I reckon we'll give that a shot. Okay, these mantis shrimp today are proving extremely hard to find. I've got another one right here. Can you see it? Let's see if I can block the wave. See that little stripy head thing there? You see that? Let's dig him out. Oh, there he is. Oh, and he's off. He's off. Now he's burying himself. You see that? Hopefully I've got that on film. Now that actually looks pretty cool. You see that? That's his bottom, and it looks like he's got fake eyes right where his bottom is. Let's get him out again. There we go. Oh, dropped him. There we go. So that's two, and we've been going over an hour now. They're yeah, not easy to find, these guys. And like always, this is going to be a catch and cook. I'm going to do them pretty basically, just fried in the pan. Who reckons I should eat one? Okay, I've just scared another tongue sole. You can see him swimming there, and he's going into deeper water. I think that's him right there. There's a little bit of a raised bottom there, like you can see the ridges here. I reckon he's right there. Let's see if we can grab him. Yep, that's him. I can feel him. Okay, we've got him. Can we hold on to him? There we go. Oh, we had him. We had him. He's right under my feet. Have a look how good they can hide. I don't know where he is. He's right here somewhere. Okay, here's a mantis shrimp. He looks a little bigger than the others. He's in kind of a depression. Looks like an old stingray hole. Let's see if we can film him underwater. Right here. There he is. Let's get him out. Oh, there he goes. Oh, it's a red one too. Oh, this is cool. Oh, and he's off. He's off. He's racing. They actually don't go all that fast. They're just a little bit spiky to pick up. He's actually not a bad one at all. Let's see if we can grab him. The best way to grab him is in the middle. And see, look at that, he's trying to spike me with his arms. Get him in the middle like that, so you bend him in half, so they've got spikes on the front bit and spikes on the back bit. Hey, little guy. Oh, there he goes. He's trying to get me. Come on, come on. But this is what I meant about a red one. Ow, he just got me. You can see he's like white on the outside and red down the middle. See that red there? I've got a feeling that these ones are the females. Eggs are generally like an orange colour, whereas the males are more white inside or just plain coloured. Hey, but you're a nice size one. I'm glad we got a red one. I could show you a red one. So yeah, let's see if we can get another one. Okay, let me try and show you how hard these things are to find. Can you see it? It's right there. That's him there. I'll see if I can get the zoom camera out. I think that's actually quite clear on this camera. Look at that. There you go. You can see the eyes. and the top of the shoulder. I think that white bit there is just a shell. Let's see how far I can zoom in. But the eyeballs are right in the center of the screen. Oh, too far. Right there, you can see the eyeballs. Alright, let's catch him. I'm actually really proud of finding these guys and catching them. Oh, there you go. He's just moved. Oh, and out. I've been trying to catch these guys for quite a while. Granted, I was going for bigger ones, and I will go for bigger ones. But let's grab this guy before he gets away. Oh, come on, come on. There we go. So yeah, the mantis shrimp has been on my list for quite a while. Here's some interesting facts about these guys. They're older than the dinosaurs. 400 million years is when they came on planet Earth. Dinosaurs, I think, were around 270 million years ago. So if you want to eat a dinosaur, go for one of these guys. There you can. Oh, look at that. You can see the fake eyes on its bottom. See that? When he's buried in the sand, they look like fake eyes and like fake antennae almost. Those things as well. I'll tell you a couple more facts just before I cook them up. When I've got the fire going, I want the fire to burn down, so I'm going to make a fire shortly. But I've got a couple more facts that are really quite interesting about these guys. I just saw something else bury itself. I think it's a crab. I don't exactly know where it is. Let's see if I can feel it. Oh, he's here somewhere. Oh, that could be him. No, that's not him. Oh, there he is. Just moved again. Where are you? Gotcha, I think. Let's have a look at him. Oh, come on, come on. Ah! There he is. Okay, these are quite hard to pick up because they got spiky bits on them. There we go. Look at that. That is a little sand crab. I don't know the exact name of these guys. I'll have to look them up. But yeah, they're really cool little critters. When you see these, what they do is they run left, right, left, right, left, right, make dust, and then they bury themselves right there. Hey, little sand crab, we're not going to eat you. We're just going to let you go. And if I let him go, he's not going to do anything. He's just going to stay bent up like that, like it's his defensive pose. So I don't think he'll bury himself. He'll just stay there until I'm well and truly gone. Oh, there he is. So there he is. He's right there. Hey, little guy. Oh, off you go. We'll leave him alone this time. Always cool things to find out here. So while we head over to a nice little sheltered spot to cook these guys up, I'll give you another little fact. I've got a couple more after this, but the scientific name of mantis shrimp is stomatopod, which happens to mean mouth foot. And I think that's where the word stomach comes from, is stoma. So basically they've got their gills on their stomach, which is a really cool feature. And yeah, I've got a couple more facts, but let's go start this fire, find a spot out of the wind, and yeah, it's a lovely afternoon. Love being out here. Woo! One thing I've probably never told you guys is that I actually wanted to be a marine biologist when I grew up. For a couple of reasons, I ended up doing engineering instead, but I've gone back to what my passion is, I think. So hopefully, in future videos, I've got the underwater drone. I'm going to get another like aeroplane drone, and I really just want to explore and show you guys stuff that I've learned. And everyone asks me, how do I know all this stuff? It's because I read books, I go online, and I do research. So it's simple as that. So the sun's about to set, which is perfect. We've got the fire going, and I'll show you what I brought in my bag. We've got drifter frying pan, oil, salt, and fried garlic. I think that was it. Yeah, that was it. That's all we need. And here's our quarry that we gathered today, hunted and gathered. The tongue sole and the mantis shrimp. And that's all we're going to do. We're going to cook them on the fire. So while I wait for this fire to burn down, I'll give you the other two interesting facts. Number one is humans can see 3 colours. Red, blue and green, I think it is. Which doesn't sound quite right, but I think that's what it is. Red, blue and green. Mantis shrimp can see 12. So they're a step ahead of us there. The other advantage these guys have over us is that they've got 6 pupils. I think it's 3 per eye. I don't think it's 12. We've only got the 2. So for a critter that evolved 400 million years ago, he's actually almost, I'd say, you know, more advanced than us. Like he's survived a lot longer than we have. So yeah, they're interesting critters. Do a little bit of research and you'll be amazed at what you find. How peaceful is it after the sun's gone down? I'm just going to take the scales off this sole. Just like any fish, I'm just going to just rub the knife back on his body. And he's got scales top and bottom. Nice and easy to do. It's always better having a nice flat surface to do this. And really the only preparation I'm doing with this sole or flounder, it's not actually technically a flounder, but you may as well call it a flounder, is I'm scaling it. I'm going to eat him whole. There we go, the coals have burnt down nicely. Put the pan on there, get some oil in there straight away. We want to shallow fry these mantis shrimp. Get that up to temperature. And what we'll do is we'll test it with the garlic. This is fried garlic. Let's see. No, not quite hot enough yet. When that starts sizzling, that'll be hot enough. Okay, that's definitely hot enough now. So I'm going to get my mantis shrimp, put him in stomach side down. Oh yeah, that's hot. And then hold him down with a stick. I want him to be nice and flat. I'll show you that in a second. I'll just get the first one going. Here we go. Get the second one in there. See, on their stomach. Oh, they curled up a little bit. I want them on their stomach so they go nice and flat. There we go, like that. Just hold them down. There we go. And just keep adding them in there like so. They won't take long at all. We'll throw some of this fried garlic in. Add a little bit of extra taste. Some more fried garlic. Oh, that's looking delicious. And then we'll throw that fish in too. Now what we'll do is we'll put him top side down and hopefully he'll stay nice and flat as well. You've got to hold him down. There we go. I really want that fish to be nice and flat when he comes out. Oh yeah, and these guys, we'll just flip them over. They're almost done. It only takes like a couple of minutes to cook these things. But what I want is these guys, the mantis shrimp, to be super crunchy. I'll show you why in a second. I just love exploring on the beach, checking out critters, and catching these guys is a bonus. You're never going to get a full meal out of these. They're too few and far between. Actually, I'll just turn this flounder over, the sole. It's more of a bit of a taste. Let's pull out the first one I put in. Look at this guy. Hopefully you can see that. Bit of oil dripping down there. But he's been in the longest, maybe 5 minutes. And check this out. That's his head, that's his body parts up the top there, his spearing mechanism. You can eat everything on these. Oh, and the flavour. So it's fried garlic, oil, and mantis shrimp. And they taste just like, probably better than the best prawns I've ever eaten. So good. And I don't know if you can see in there, that's what I think is the female with the orange bit right in here. Hang on, let me see if I can pull that off. Yeah, a little bit hard to see, but you can see the orange popping out there. That is so good. I'm just going to eat the next one straight up. Ah, look at that. And I'm pretty sure they normally live in burrows, but I found them a couple of times exactly how I showed you today. The first two were, I think the first one was like half an hour in, and the next one almost took another half an hour. I started this at about, I'm going to say 3 o'clock, Might have even been 2:30. It's now after 6. So I've got 5 mantis shrimp and 1 sole to show for it. But it's not about how much I can eat, it's about the adventure. But they are tasty. They are so good. And that fried garlic, beautiful. I know there's going to be some of you that don't like the idea of eating mantis shrimp whole, but the reason you can eat everything on this guy is because the heat makes the shell really brittle. And like, that's his head and mandibles, or pincers, spears. And it is so nice. Didn't even need the salt. I had it there, but they are so good. Whole one. Don't knock it before you try it. And this is one of the orange ones. Can you see the little orange bit in there? I think they actually do taste a little bit better. They've probably got a little bit more, what's the word? Cholesterol in them. I think that's what it is. The eggs inside the body there. I think just a little bit more creamy. But seriously, better than any prawn I've ever eaten. Whole. Let's eat that flounder. But here's the sole or flounder with the garlic chips on it. You got to chew the bones a little bit, but it's no different from eating anchovies or pickled herring, other than this is cooked, it's not pickled. Really delicate, soft flavour on this guy. The garlic comes through really well. And yeah, just a nice little treat. Anyway guys, I'm going to leave it there for you. Whoop, almost dropped him. There's the front part of him. Anyway, so like I said, I'm going to leave it there for you. I'll see you next episode. More exploring to come. Thanks for watching everyone. Please subscribe and click the notification bell so you get notified of my new videos. I do them every week. I'd also like to say a big thank you to my Patreon supporters and people who've donated through PayPal. If you want to see more right now, click the links above. Catch you next time.